All right. Well, I don't know if this is actually working or not, but we'll
I can pull it up.
figure it out.
Do like I did with Jason. I'll just pull it up on my phone.
All right.
To make sure we're live.
So we're sitting here at ground zero after day one.
Yep.
And neither of us were super excited to talk about our first day's experience because I think I disappointed myself. I was pretty upset with my experience, I don't know. So, okay, let's just do this. Let's just talk about what we ended up running and how our matches went, why we made the decision of running what we ran. You want to start or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I played Oldham because that felt like the best pool. I had a bunch of arrows, but didn't have any lightning. So figured I didn't have go again, which was problematic for Lexi. And then my Briar pool was just awful. I had one Bramble Spark, one Ball Lightning, and what else? Didn't have any sigils. One Stir the Wildwood, and it was blue, so like it didn't even get that big of a buff. It ends up being like a 5 attack if I can pull off both fuses. So it's just like it wasn't like a very good pool, which was rough. Ended X3, so we X3 dropped. I think both of us X3 dropped because we figured.
Spoiler.
Yeah, there was really no point in continuing to grind on for another round or two, or trying to get, because I mean, everybody X2 made cut. So shout out to Chris Bates, the local. He made it. So he made top 64. So the way that it works here is X2.
So it wasn't truly
64,
top 64. It was X2
cut.
made cut.
Yeah, X2 cut, and then everybody is playing in a seal or in a draft event where they'll cut to 32 after this, and then that will be day 2.
Yep.
And then day 2 will be 3 rounds of it'd be draft 3 rounds, and then cut to 8, and then draft 3 rounds to the winner.
Yep. Yeah. So I ended up going Briar. So I feel a little bit like I made a bit of a mistake. So yesterday on Friday we did just like sealed for funsies, like Robert and I. And some people did like the daily double XP, double tickets and all that. And so I ran back-to-back sealed, and both of them ran Oldham. And it was just because I was like, okay, I want to be able to have them as an option. I'm not super comfortable on Oldham yet. And in one of them I went 202, which definitely scared me off of him because I didn't feel like I was playing particularly slow, but I knew that I could probably be playing faster. And if I was going to play him in the tournament, drawing was like not even an option, drawing in the main event would have felt the worst. And I'm like, I know I'm not a good enough Oldham player to guarantee that I don't draw. Like I can't make up time with like 4-second turns. Because it does take me a bit to think through like some of his lines. It's not, I don't know, just not familiar with it as much. So I ended up forcing Briar today, and probably shouldn't have. I actually am pretty proud of going 4-3 with the deck that I had. I think you missed my deck. It was missing a lot of like the staples in Briar, but I felt like it had enough where if I played it tight, it'd be okay. And ended up going 3-0, won my first 3 rounds. Then I lost right before the first half break, so it was 3-1, and then lost to a Briar Mirror. Yep, I lost to the Briar Mirror at table 1, and my deck, the reason that it kind of came about was I feel like my deck just was lacking some of that consistency for like the go-agains. So I went in that game, I went 3 rounds of him being on 2 life and me just not being able to, because he worked me down from 10. It was 10 to 2 because I had a couple big early turns, and I was taking damage to try and push back, just trying to buy myself the time to get to that unblockable arcane. And that was where my deck lacked a lot, was the arcane damage. I didn't have stirs. I had 2 brambles. I had 1 ball lightning, 1 mark of lightning, which that combo won me 2 of my games. So like it was It was good, but it wasn't doing anything fancy for me. So it was just clean piloting. So I feel good. I feel good about a 4 and 3. I'll be honest with it. But I also attribute that to the fact that I am not comfortable enough on Oldham to probably have taken advantage of what looked to me to be a pretty good Oldham pool. So, like, just look. I mean, I had 15 blues, 7 blue earth cards. Like, I feel like there was something there where I probably could have done something with it, but I was just honestly scared off Oldham. So, like, I am not drawing main event. So, yeah, went X3 and dropped myself. So,
yeah. Good time though. I mean, like
super fun.
Yeah, the experience was great, and they're playing right now. They're still running draft. It was just a super grind, adding the extra round.
8
definitely
rounds.
8 rounds it's a slog. Like, you're just grinding through. We're hanging out now because we're waiting for Mr.
Chris Bates.
Hopefully to find out he makes day 2.
Yep.
We'll both be playing ProQuest tomorrow.
Yep.
So
definitely excited for the ProQuest. Yeah, and then Bates won his first round.
Yeah, so he was 1-0 to start the draft. So
yeah, high hopes there.
Yep. So off to the ProQuest tomorrow. So excited for that. I will say after a day full of sealed and all that, I'm ready for constructed decks.
Yes, definitely ready for some constructed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all we got.
Yeah.
Hope that people have been following along the stream, because Rob's been commentating and crushing that. I've been seeing him walking around looking super fly.
Yeah.
So definitely check out that stream. But yeah, there's been some really good matches, just catching up with people.
Yep.
Like, it's just sealed in general, I think, is a really fun dynamic, it's a fun dynamic format. So it's cool to see people do some crazy stuff. Like, one of mine, I did one of the coolest, like, random plays I did is I got a pulse of Candlehold and ball lightninged, and then broke the chain, pulse of Candlehold, and put the ball lightning back on top of my deck, had my Ragamuffins, popped my Ragamuffins, pulled my ball, like, pulse of Candlehold to put the ball lightning back on top, Ragamuffins to swap back into another ball lightning, and then when he blocked that one, Mark of Lightning for the plus for the 2. I was just like, yeah, it felt pretty solid to, like, threaten, like, that last little bit at the end of the game. So it's just, like, stuff that you don't get to do in constructed, because it's not really, like, a feasible play. It's just some wild shit that you come up with on the fly.
It was kind of hilarious because I played, almost felt bad. I think it was like turn 2 or 3 against a guy.
Yeah.
Drew into my, he swung his hammer for 4. I looked at my hand and I was like, oh, I have Awakening and a card to pitch for it. Oh, look at that. I have an Earth and an Ice card, and I pulled an Oak and Old. So I had an Oak and Old in my deck. So it's just like, yeah, I'll take that 4. And then at the end of the turn before we pass, I'm going to go ahead and play Awakening, make 4 Seismic, go get Oak and Old, and then
I'll
play
fuse
it for
that
free,
just for
double
like
fuse it.
Yeah, just for...
Yeah, it was pretty.
That's crazy.
Pretty crazy to get off an Oak and Old double fused and sealed.
Sealed feels good. Sealed feels good.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a good experience, and this has been great. 580 people here, so bigger than Dallas. Dallas right now.
The main event was 580?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the main event here was 580. So Dallas at 502 is the smallest calling they've held in the United States.
What happened to that big scene there?
Yeah.
Gift of Chaos. What about your huge Texas? No. It's been super fun, man. Like,
yeah, it's been great. It's been great to get back. Always fun to get out with the community and play games. And Dane does have the dishonor and the shame.
Yeah, that's Jimmy. Fucking Jimmy. So we're playing. So after we cut out, right? So someone finally challenged me to the token, and it was fucking Jimmy Cross, a local of ours. He's like, no, I want to challenge you for the coin. I'm like, dude, we're playing like a Welcome to Wraith sealed, like not serious at all. I was like, I put together a jank Rhinar because I'm like, I don't play Rhinar, and like I've got 4 equipment if I run Rhinar with the bark bone strapping and stuff. So I was like, let's do it. We're doing Rhinar. He sits down across from me with Dorinthia, and he's like, I want the coin. I was like, fine, yeah, let's do it. So I played him. It was good. It was tight. Like, it was down. I was on like 6 life. He was on 4 or 2. No, he was on 2. And I came at him with a dominated.
Regurgitating?
No. It was the show another 2 cost. The explosives. Dude, I don't know. It was a 2 for 6.
Right, yeah.
Dangerous. Dude, it's something.
Oh, Chris would explain the coin.
Oh yeah, so it's a
so-
challenge coin where if you sit down across from us and you want to, you can play for a coin if you call us out on it. We're not just gonna give it to everybody that beats us. But if you sit down and you're like, hey man, like Outcast Haven, sweet, watch your stuff. You know, if I beat you, do I get that coin? Yep, we set it down. And then after you get it, if you get it, you can challenge someone other than the person you just beat, who's on the team. So Blake, Jason. And if you beat them, you get a mat. We've got mats coming.
Yeah, we'll make you a mat. Basically, it's got our face on it. It's a wanted mat.
Yeah.
And then we do the dishonor on the mat forever, and whoever lost the coins gets jail bars over their face.
Yep.
As the
And you will forever know that they lost.
Yep.
They lost the mat. But
So-
if we beat you when you challenge us, you
you
take
gotta
the
put
coin
yours
back.
out, So I told Jimmy after Dane lost his,
Yep.
I took off and dropped out of the Welcome to Wraith event because I was like, I'm not gonna let Jimmy get free coins out of me. So
because Blake and I are like, it's like 9 p.m. and we're just jamming random. No, it's not. It was like 7:30.
yeah.
And we're just like playing for fun, casual at the end of the day. Like not challenged once during the day.
Yeah,
Like, during the
I
actual
didn't
event.
get a challenge. Like,
And then he's like, all right, you got a Jank Reinhardt deck? Let's do it. I want the coins.
but we're at an event, like we're at an official like LSS Channel Fireball event. So that's the thing is like I'm not gonna do it at locals, but I'll happily do it at one of these. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got the overhead going. So
Yeah. God, now it's bothering me that I can't remember. Demolition Crew.
Demolition Crew.
Demolition
there you go.
Crew.
Yeah. Got it.
All right.
Got anything else?
I got nothing else.
I don't either.
Stay tuned. We'll
That's it.
I'll just keep trying to like throw out some random stuff for like the community posts and all
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it's been fun. Hopefully we see a lot of you guys down in Orlando because even just getting out, even if you're not like going to nationals, playing in the main event, like the draft pod's been firing like all day.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a fun time to come and chill. And play
It's a great
games.
event. Yeah, like they've done a really good job of hosting it. There's stuff going on nonstop, so tons of
Yeah.
fun.
Cool.
So.
That's all we got today. Have a good night, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. How the fuck do I stop this?
X.